So the next module is really around the most important asset of your business, which is your team. It's your employees. And I'm going to talk about two different types of teams in this module. We're going to talk about your internal team, which is your employees, and then the external team that's going to support you in the transaction. Both of these are very equally important. Most importantly to you as an owner is, where are you in the business cycle and the life of your business? Are you still integral and important to the business on a day-to-day basis? Or is your business what we call a self-managed business? Meaning you've got a general manager, you've got a president, you've got leadership in place that if you took a month off, 2 months off, the business still continues in a profitable manner. That is the most valuable business there is. We call that bench strength. If your bench strength can run the company without you, you get a couple of extra multiples in value because it's not dependent upon you. It also is going to be able to free you up in post-transaction even more so. So depending upon where your bench strength is today, that's one of the areas that we would strengthen and work on to be able to help increase the value of your company at the time of a transaction. Now, one of the things that every owner worries about is the communication and the fear of employees, because change always means to people fear. But what we do is we communicate this in a manner that we know what's important to them is what's in it for them. So when we make the communication about this transition, we're doing so in a manner that we're very reflective on the needs of the employee. They want to know what's in it for them. Are they going to be able to show up tomorrow morning at the doctor's office and take care of their kids with their health insurance? Is one of the technicians going to be able to pull into the gas station and his gas card still work? Is their compensation going to remain the same or get better? Am I still going to be needed? Every buyer will look at your team and they feel like they're buying the team more than they're buying anything else. They don't want to get rid of anyone. So one of the craziest fears that we develop in this process is the fear at the employee level. So we keep this process very confidential. You as an owner will bring 1 or 2 people into the equation early on. These are your most trusted people, but you want them a part of the process so that they can help you and that they can feel like they're a part of it. And if you want employment agreements for them, the buyer in almost all situations will be happy to extend those employment agreements to your key people. The next thing that we have to do is look at, what is the team going to be like that supports me through this? You're going to need good legal representation, good accounting representation, and you're going to need good M&A advisors. I always say it in this analogy. You really don't want to go into heart surgery with a dentist. This is going to be the one time for 99% of all owners, you get to do this once, and you want to do it right. Having the right coach and having the right guide to be able to take you through this process is keenly important. The next most important person is your legal representation. We recommend to every owner 5 to 6 truly professional M&A attorneys. Your corporate attorney is not an M&A attorney. Most of the time, that is not what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. You want an M&A attorney because they can drive a deal to close. They know what standard market is, and they're not going to bog you down on a 500-page document with the stuff you don't need to know. They're going to only take you to the stuff you do need to know. And then your CPA typically is strong enough that they can handle this process. If they can't, we have bench strength that we can offer and support your CPA, but they're going to be probably the third member of the team. And then you're going to have your own trusted advisors and mentors that you always turn to on a normal basis. We want to incorporate all of these people into the process. And the earlier we start that, the better the conclusion will be. So managing your internal team, strengthening that bench, building them in confidence to run the business on their own, and then build your external team of advisors for the transaction will cause you to have a very successful transaction.